Hello my fellow crafters and welcome back to Inspiration for Cards. 9th of November was my birthday and I had this beautiful birthday gift from my partner. And it's in this box. I haven't opened it yet, it's completely sealed. So let's unpack this together. But let me tell you what it is. You've already seen the title, so you probably know what it is. It's the Gemini from Crafter's Companion, the A4 one. I'm really thrilled about this. It's a new die cutting machine. For me, it's a new one. It's not a new machine, it's been there forever, but let's open it. We're gonna open it together and we're gonna test it together. The first cuts, and we're gonna do some embossing. So let's open this box and see what's in there. I am so lucky that I got this beautiful present. Now, the box is really sturdy that it's packed in. It's a big, ugly brown box, but I can already see in there, look, there's another box. Oh, there are some dice, I think. I'm gonna take this out. Oh, it's heavy. There, I've got it out. Now let's open it up. I'm so excited. Okay, what's in there? The plates are on top. A clear cutting plate. Another clear cutting plate. The magnetic shim. And of course I've seen some movies, some videos about it. This already seems different than the one that I saw. It's actually more pretty. Okay. Then there is the rubber embossing mat, a metal cutting plate, and the plastic shim. It's a lot more different plates already than with the scissors machine came. This is a UK plug, I don't need that. We can throw that away. This is the plug we need. And let's see, what do we have here? Ooh, that's a beautiful embossing folder. We're gonna test this one out. Cool. And what's this? Oh, some dice. Well, we're gonna look into that. But first, the machine. Oh, more dice. Okay, register. We'll do that later. The manual, I will read that if necessary. No, I will read that. Now let's get him out. Here it is, still new in plastic. It's a heavy machine. That's one thing that's for sure. But what I really like, it's full electric. So here it is. Beautiful machine. So I'm gonna plug it in and then we're gonna have a play. Okay, so the machine is plugged in. So let's unwrap these. Now for me it's gonna take a lot of getting used to because I'm used to the scissors machine and that has completely different platforms and shims. Actually you don't have any shims, but what I really like is that like the embossing mat is in there, that there's a magnetic shim already. With the scissors you have to buy those extra. And to be honest, I really don't like the scissors magnetic plate holder that's in there because the dies always shift a bit, but let's see how that goes with this one. Okay, let's have a look at the dies that come with this machine. First we have these hexagons, extra deep, so I think you can cut thicker cardstock with these. Then we have this package. We've got this very delicate, intricate cut, so that would be interesting. We have this border die, pretty, and we have some word dies, and we've got this embossing folder. Now for me personally, the dies are nice, but not really my style, but this one I really like. So we're gonna test this all out. Okay, I'm gonna have a look at the user guide. I will not bore you with that. Let's see. Okay, let's have a go. First, I want to start with cutting out some dies. Now, I think I'm gonna start with this one, just because I want to see what it does. So I'm gonna take it out. Now this is quite an intricate die, but I want to try it without the metal shim first, just because I want to get to know the machine. So one of the good things about this machine is that it's big. It's got a big plate. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna build up my sandwich. Now I've got some cardstock here, just a scrap piece of cardstock that I'm going to use for this. And I'm going to put the dies on that. And actually I'm going to build it the wrong way because I can't do it the other way around. So I'm going to place my dies, die cut facing down. Put the butterfly on there. I'm just going to try it all. Put this one on. This looks quite intricate to me, but we'll see. I don't know. Border die. Okay, put that here. I'm building up my stack the way Jennifer McGuire did it. I don't know. It seemed like a good way of doing it. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to put my magnetic shim on top. I'm not sure this is the way to do it. Then the plastic shim. And then my final shim. And then what she did, she turned it around. And it didn't work. Wow, this magnetic sheet is really strong. And I must say, it really clings onto it without shifting. And that's the part I don't like about the Sizzix magnetic shim, or the magnetic plate, is that it's magnetic, but not completely like this is. So dies seem to move a bit, so you always have to glue them down, where in this case you don't have to. So okay, sandwich is built. Let's put this machine on. First time. Oh, there's another switch on the back. Yes, it's working. I thought it wasn't working. Okay. Put these shims out of the way. Okay, here we go. Are we ready? Let's do this. This is perfect. I can have my coffee while this is pulling through. Okay. Well, my plate is no longer neat, but that's what happens. But it's really warped. That's the only thing. It's really warped, but that happens. And this is why it's called a cutting plate, because you cut into it. And that seems like it's got a lot of pressure, because I think this die in particular, it's really intricate, and it really did a good job with cutting it out, I think. Over here it's not completely cut through, but that's because they weren't touching, you see? But it did a great job cutting this out. Yeah, and even these little tiny ones, they are all cut out. Now maybe this would even work better with that metal shim, but I'm not unhappy with how this cut out. And I think this could be a pretty border. Okay, I'm gonna test it again, but then with the metal plate. Now let's have a look at this butterfly, shall we? Yeah, it cut out beautifully. It really cut out beautifully. I can't say anything else. I'm impressed. Okay, let's try this one. I'm really keen because I really like this design. Let me see. I have a piece of paper here. This is a piece of paper that I got left over from when I did a what was it? Gel press test. And I think this could be nice to try. So we're going to put that in there. So what it says, we need the clear shim, then the magnetic shim, then the 3D embossing folder, and the plastic shim on top. So we need the cutting plate, then the magnetic shim, the 3D embossing folder with material inside, and then the plastic shim. Okay, let's put that through and see how that works. It made some weird cracking noises, but that's what all these machines do. So, okay, let's have a look. Yeah, this is pretty. Now this paper was too thin. Ooh, I like the back side as well. It had cracked a bit. It has a lot of pressure, this machine. Let's have another go. And then I will spray this off camera a bit. And really play the paper so its fibers are a bit more loose. Then I'm going to put that through again, and then we will see if that has done a better job. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. This is a pretty embossing folder. I can't say anything else. It's really pretty. Okay, well, so far I really like this machine. Now I have a pretty intricate die here, so let's have a go with that. And then I want to try that with the metallic shim, the metal shim. Do I have scrap paper? Brown. Shall we do brown? No, I don't like it brown. Let's go with red. So what they say for, let's go to the guide. I think I know, but okay, what we need is the metal shim in there as well. So what they say how to build it up, you have the clear cutting plate, then the plastic shim, then your magnetic shim, then we have our dies, the material to be cut, then the metal plate, and our clear cutting plate. And we're going to put that through and see how it cuts out now. Okay, let's have a look how this came out. So, top plate, magnetic plate, and it left quite an impression in the metal plate. Okay. Now let's see how it did. Did it give me a better cut of this one? I think it did. Yeah, definitely. There is a difference because now they pop out even easier. You see, I just have to scrape over it and it's coming out. So that's good. Just a test. And this one, let's have a look. Because this one is very intricate. Yeah, it cut it beautifully. Very well. It all pops out. Just so simple. Yeah, so I'm really happy with my birthday present. The way this machine cuts, it's beautiful. What I really like is, that's why I wanted this machine, is because it's bigger. I can do multiple dies in one go. And also, and let me show you, that could be a benefit as well. I can actually, bear with me. I can actually take a card base, put that in a embossing folder like this, and put it through like this. Now this is something that will not work with my Sizzix because it's too wide. So this way I can actually put it through. So now let's see if my idea actually worked. And it did. Look at that. So now I have my card front already ready to go. I can actually just take my thanks sentiment, put that in the middle, and this could be a very simple, clean card ready to go. Yeah, I think it's really nice because it gives me just more options, and this is what we like, I think. Options to choose from. You don't have to do it this way. You can use the smaller ones. And will I never use my Sizzix again? Yes, because I love that machine. I love my Sizzix Big Shot fold away. But I've got osteoarthritis in my neck, and turning the thing is not always easy, especially with the thicker embossing folders, etc. And that's why I wanted this machine. And also because it gives me the option to go bigger, go big or go home. That's why. So yeah. You will see a lot more about this machine. I will do a more in-depth review after I actually get to know the machine, and then I will tell you my final conclusions. But so far, I really, really like the machine. And yeah, thank you, Daniel, for giving this to me for my birthday. I love it. Thank you very much. Now, thank you for watching. If you want to see more reviews of products or tutorials about card making, etc., or if you just like to hang out with me and craft together, please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you will not miss out on any of my future videos. Thank you for watching this one, and I hope to see you for the next one. Thank you. Bye.